Hello, I'm Sai Kamal, MEP for London, and you're watching Our City Crowdfund. In the next few minutes, we're going to be talking to people who can give you advice on how to set up a business with the help of the crowd. But we're going to be getting some ideas by talking to people who are already doing it themselves and who you might want to back. And we're going to be showing you the power of crowdsourcing as a concept and how you can use it. To make things even easier, I'm going to break everything up into different segments so that you can pick and choose the bits which matter most to you. I'll then release them over the next couple of weeks. To make sure that you don't miss anything, subscribe right now. And if you're on YouTube, then you should be able to see the button just below me, somewhere there. Today, I'm being hosted by For Common Cause, here at the Impact Hub in Westminster. More on them in just a second. I should introduce myself too. If we've not met before, my name is Sai Kamal, and I'm a member of the European Parliament for London and leader of the third biggest group in the European Parliament. But before I got into politics, I used to be a businessman. I got to write a book and papers and lectured on business at Bath University and Leeds University. But my passion today is helping you get more from living in London. If you have a business idea or a social enterprise that you want to get off the ground, then I want to help you make it reality. If you'd like to know more, just go to saikamal.com. It's on the screen right now, and click on the Our City button or tweet us using the hashtag #OurCityLondon. Right, the first thing I want to do is give you a taste of what's coming up in a series of programmes with some rapid questions to some of the guests you'll be seeing more of later. Jessica, you're from For Common Cause, who are hosting us today. In just 30 seconds, what is crowdfunding?
Well, crowdfunding is a really exciting thing. It's about raising small amounts of money from lots of different people, and it means that we can get great ideas off the ground. So there's lots of different projects out there, and we can all support them by coming together as a community using the tool of the web, so using the internet.
Lisa, you're one of the projects here hosted in the Hub. Tell me a bit about your project and how you got started.
Well, I was a mum at home with my children, and I had been volunteering in my community for a little while. I happened to stumble upon a costume shop, and I volunteered there for 2.5 years and inherited the costumes when the lady retired. I was given the opportunity and the fantastic chance to try to start my own business from that, and that's where I came across For Common Cause for some help.
David, you're involved in the Hub here by mentoring projects. Tell me a bit about that and why you're doing it.
Well, what's impressive, and this has been something that's really been my big motivation, is the energy and enthusiasm that the entrepreneurs have. And if you think about how much effort is involved in actually building a business and the various things you have to do, the fact that these people are getting up and doing it, they just need a lot of support, and it's great to be able to be involved with them.
What's the biggest mistake people make when starting a business?
Well, I think the experience I've had is that they have difficulty in prioritising the effort, and the opportunities come and they want to work in different directions, and it's very hard to get focus and drive in a particular direction and achieve something, and I think that's one of the areas that we really do try and help people with.
And Lisa, when you started your business, did you find that you made some mistakes which you've learned from?
Well, I think my biggest mistake is not putting value to my time. I thought that being especially an artistic business, that I didn't put proper costings to that time and effort that I was putting into my business. I didn't value it as much as what I should have done.
And Jessica, be the Chief Operating Officer here, you see a number of businesses here, you get an overview of many of them. What mistakes have you seen some of the businesses make?
I think it's really important to keep it simple. I mean, there's a lot of things people want to do when they're starting a business, but you've got to be very focused and you've got to keep it simple so that you can stay on top of it. It's got to be something you're passionate about, and it's got to be something you can focus on and make happen, and you've got to be in it for the long haul. So try and keep it simple from the beginning.
I know from my own experience, keeping it simple and being passionate about your business is something that's really important to keep you going, especially during those difficult times. So if you're sitting there right now wishing you could ask a question, well, you can. All you have to do is tweet us using the hashtag #OurCityLondon, and we'll make sure your questions are answered in the next show. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. So how do you get started? Well, I think all of us have an idea we'd love to turn into a business. So let's see if we can inspire you. Keep watching and let's see if we can get you some answers.